Tachi.
As this game's beginning.
Kick to Insanity.
Yeah, maybe trying to take abuse of maybe Insanity, you know, hasn't played in a while.
Yeah.
Trying to maybe give him the works here. Gonna get a 12-yard return all the way up to the 25 to start.
Oh, and I think Days just won in triple OT.
Yep. Days wins as the
Wow.
2-point conversion was not made by MVP's team, and thus the Voodoo are your first undefeated team on the week, 3-0. Congrats to Days, and best of luck in week 2 here. As getting back to this game, gonna be a run there by Dingo. Picks about 2 yards, 2nd and 8 now.
Yeah, I think the run, I mean, surprisingly short run there, but especially with, you know, a sub lineman. No offense to Valhalla, but I mean, you're really going to need top guys to go up against Humble, Spork, and Yuli.
Yep, this time going to be a kind of in-out there, trying to hit record on that sideline. Going to be incomplete as he just overthrows. That one leads now a 3rd and 8. Okay, so outside of Valhalla, what is the matchup you're looking to abuse here, potentially in the secondary, if you're at the grit?
If I'm the grit, probably just record on anybody. I think he is the type of receiver to get underrated, you know, after being away for a while. It's very easy to overlook him. Humble gonna catch the comeback middle, and he has blocks.
The
and
lineman
he has
comeback. The lineman comeback, but Insanity misses the shield.
Valhalla gonna save the day.
Insanity missed that initial shield, and then the other defender the other blocker downfield had to come block the guy behind him because of it. So we'll be able to contain there. Instead, wide open the end zone record. 11-yard touchdown, and like that, the grid on the board early, looking to take it to the San Diego team.
There was some blown cover, just not on Bloopy, but just the concept. I don't think he got any help to defend 2 people in his zone. You know, the entire defense really just has to shift over in that scenario, and no such attempt was made as Vasquez is gonna catch that one to put the first 8 points on the board for the Cincinnati Grit. They're coming out strong this game.
Yeah, you know, not bad. Took a few incomplete passes there. Pretty clean in the pocket though, but yeah, pretty much drove down the field with purpose. As now it's going to be Itachi's job here to try and match him as he gets a kick return about 19 yards, gets him out to the 30.
Yeah. That lineman comeback really just had no answer though. Like, he got upfield and he just kept going upfield. They had blockers in position. I doubt they schemed up that portion of the play, but that is not what you want to let happen on 4th down. So Tachi gonna look to respond here. His own 8-yard run.
Yeah, nice run at the middle there. You just saw Az completely take it to Bork there, blocking her completely up the middle, leaves the gap wide open. Yeah, this could be the game plan. Maybe try and attack the middle there. You know, trust your center. Az is a very good kind of run blocker there up the middle. Very underrated, I'd say. You know, one of the skills people think, oh, running is so easy, but actually trying to like maybe like doing that QB draw where they kind of step up to take that run and sell. That's not like the running. That's kind of the easy running you can get because it's so easy to sell in this game sometimes. But running right at the middle is a lot trickier than people give it credit for. As Bloopy gonna catch this one for an 18-yard gain, might have it all the way.
And oh no, misses!
He dove!
Oh my god, I think he had to dive there to escape the tackle. Maybe he could have angled it up a little bit more. I don't think he could have though. Gotta get stopped on the 1.
I mean, a 1st and goal still, not too bad. This is kind of where it gets easy to get that 1 yard, but Dingo in the gap gonna meet him 3 yards in the backfield. Now a 2nd and goal from the 4.
I mean, it's not easy if you're gonna let Dingo get in like that.
Yeah, that safety pressure just blinds him right in the gaps. Got to pick your guy carefully if you're trying to run it.
Yuli.
It's Yuli getting the pressure in there. Spork also in there. Dives, though. Keeping him contained.
A lot of time. Oh,
body blocked.
I believe that one could have been toe tapped, but then again, it's not an easy read to make.
Yeah, would have been a very difficult drag there. Now drag back in, and Vasquez big bodying, kind of. Oh. But that's going to be an easy one play to the Chief there as they put up 6 on the board. It's a good slant, just to split the safety.
And they will have to go for 2 here if they want to tie this game up with that score. Could see a similar play with Pepsi drawing away the safety to give Chief the one-on-one.
Yeah.
And the corner split. I think he landed out of bounds.
Since he gotta be, that's the only thing. I don't think he stepped out of bounds on forehand or anything. So yeah, 2-point version gonna go incomplete.
So some clown shoes from the Samurai on that drive. Gonna cost them the tying 2-point conversion.
No, this is the Samurai's 3rd game of the week. This is also the Grit's 3rd game of the week. As Dingo doing a nice job escaping the pressure there. The 4-man blitz was coming in, tries to throw it up top of the record, but Bloopy gonna get a nice just dive there to body block.
I think that was over either way.
Would have definitely been closer. The body block definitely gonna not make it possible though, I'd say. Nonetheless, 2nd down here. As Valhalla actually getting the pressure there. Nice slide. Guy there, but Insanity's going to be found on the other side of the field for 12 yards. Keeps this drive rolling.
And yeah, I don't think Valhalla would have had to have gotten in just a split second earlier. Dingo had that read ready at the perfect time. That's the chip.
Dingo.
And
nice
Insanity is open. And did he
now
stop?
That one's overthrown. I think that one's overthrown. Just barely, but...
Might have just been running out of stamp, but it looked like he slowed down at some point, right before he dove. Not sure, though. Dingo rolling left. His record on the comeback. Not going to get the first.
Just, simple concept there. You just go for the short side comeback. A staple.
Yeah. And, as a corner, playing short, or playing under on the short side is just so dangerous without safety help.
Yeah. But trying to fit one in there on the sideline. Couldn't quite find Insanity there. It's going to be overthrown. Now we got an awkward situation here. 4th and 1.
Do you trust your line and run here? Because Itachi looks like he's playing for it. And they fake it, and Yuli is burning.
Yuli! Oh my god.
That could have very easily gone for a touchdown if they waited on it.
This is some ratty play style coming out from these linemen, and I like it.
Listen. They're called a grit for a reason. That's a gritty first down.
A grit and grind. Oh man. Dingo make it a probably ill-advised step up there right into Az's face, but still managed to get some positive yards out of it.
Yeah. It's not a sack.
Lane.
So not the worst case scenario for him.
Yeah. 2nd and 8 here for the Gridonky, trying to sell hard there. Keep that edge. As Vasquez is going to be dotted right there, right on Chief, and
that's nearly picked off. And
yeah.
What was Chief doing over there? Oh wait, okay, Vasquez
He's a safety.
came across
Chief
the
is
field.
a safety.
Okay. Yeah, for a second I thought Vasquez was the receiver. I haven't seen him play receiver a little bit. And Pugs, Valhalla. 10-yard sack on Dingo.
Splitting it perfectly inside there. Found the angle, managed to tag Dingo, who wasn't quite watching the line. Now it's going to be a 2nd and 20. Yuli's still kind of adjusting to playing the edge a bit, so sometimes as a tackle, he's prone to not being used to those inside cells, or those shallow angles the linemen take, as Dingo going to have a decent amount of time there. Eventually we'll just throw it out, though, as the line was collapsing.
That's good, though. Especially good coverage. Keeping nothing Dingo looked at open for a pretty long time.
And oh man, that's rough.
Yeah. I think Dingo wasn't ready to get slowed down right when he did. He looked like he had the edge that he wanted and just didn't trust it enough to get close. And as a result, 4th and 37. Vasquez staying the block.
Oh man, insanity is your number.
Oh!
No comments.
In the league game? Say it ain't so.
So insanity probably showing a little bit of his rust there. As, you know, I don't think he played at all last season.
I think Vasquez bit the run. That's another huge gain by Bloopy. And as you were saying with Insanity, yeah, I don't remember him playing much last season at all, but that cost them so much because now Itachi is immediately in the red zone looking to push for an advantage here.
Yeah, so Samurai potentially taking the lead here. It's Itachi back in the end zone. Wants the corner trust. Too cheap, but it will be overthrown.
And on paper, that's a dangerous throw, but the way Itachi threw that, he was going to make it so a Chief either caught it or had the ball go over his head.
Yeah, still living to see another down as it was a complete tries to run into the middle. Spork going to get the stuff there, only about a 2-yard gain, but still nice positive yards going as we hit the end of the first quarter for this Grit versus Samurai game.
And, you know, look out for that slant to Polo with the in from Chief again. That is what got them the touchdown on the first drive. And it is a very hard play to adapt for.
Especially,
and that's just right to Dingo. Oh, he went for that corner split play that he went for in the 2-point conversion again.
So I'm going to say it's a little awkward, especially where they have the running back on that right side. Because they're playing the safety pressure, Dingo is lined up in that right gap. So there's no safety on the left there at all. Which means it's pretty much an island for Vasquez at the start of the play. But Dingo makes it work there, as this is going to be a trade of picks there.
Didn't make that pass work. Just tried to, I don't think he saw Chief, you know, ready to bite that route, but immediately picked off, and Itachi with another chance to turn this lead around.
Yep, trailing by 2 here. Touchdown, gonna give him the lead back. As Chief wide open on the post. He's gonna pop out that one right in front of the end zone.
That was a
29-yard touchdown. Absolutely put it in there perfectly. Itachi really coming into his own as a quarterback, especially with these touch passes he's putting up.
And he should go for
San Diego taking the lead. Yep. They convert this. This assures the touchdown will only tie the game. So they go for the extra point. As looking there, he splits 3 defenders perfectly and makes it an 8-14 game. Samurai in the lead.
He sent 3 routes to the other side and did not look at any of them. He said, "I see Bloopy," and he didn't even care that it was a triple coverage.
Hey, I mean, he made the play. The other day, 2 catches. I mean, look at him already. 2 catches, 102. That's an average of 51 per catch. I mean, on multiple catches, I should say. Like the guy is turning up the heat so far. Especially in these deep routes. Sometimes you just gotta trust your man, you know.
I mean, that's a Randy Moss stat line.
Yeah, I mean, and Dingo there gonna break the pocket, step up, and take the run at 6 yards there.
And if Itachi keeps playing close to the line of scrimmage, look for another Humble leak here.
Yeah, I'm expecting to see the line leak as there it goes. Humble into the flats there, looking for Insanity down the field.
He breaks it down.
It's the dive. Great block by Humble. It's going to be a touchdown. Insanity. And Pepsi misses the initial tackle there. And, you know, you have a lineman going downfield for the ball, too. He's going to be there to block, so it's going to be a quick touchdown there for Dingo and the Grit, looking to take this lead back with this 2-point conversion.
What a bounce-back play by Insanity after missing that catch earlier in the game.
And that just shows, you know, Dingo is going to trust his receivers Whether they sell a play or not, he's not going to turn away from throwing to anybody. If he sees you open, he sees you getting there, he's going to toss it up. Not going to get shy about anything.
Tachi.
Right, Tachi looking to return this, making some awkward movement,
what?
but it worked!
What?
Somehow it worked. The guy like S-keyed around several people, and then they just pursue. Eventually gonna be Yuli making the tackle. I mean, Itachi was so close to just breaking it up the middle.
How did he go from looking like he was gonna, you know, have a Quan moment, getting tackled behind the 20, and Anki's open on Humble, and Itachi throwing it away? Oh, come on.
The pressure wasn't really there, but I think there were some linemen like around him. He was a little bit scared, perhaps. So just, you know, that eternal timer kind of fed up for him, so he just threw it out anyways. As
You
Itachi
gotta
could have a
trust
nice
Anki
outside
with the
run.
ball.
Oh, how is he still up? Itachi! Itachi's making some magic happen. He's doing some weird stuff with his movement. It does not look natural when he does it.
You know, Itachi, a firm believer in Anki's line ability. And he keeps hitting that side, and it's working.
Yeah, I mean, maybe abusing that Yuli matchup there on the left. You know, Don Yuli doesn't play edge nearly as much. He's been a center primarily during his time as... Oh no, Humble's there. Wait,
No, he's attacking Humble's side.
Wait, never mind. I thought he was attacking Yuli's side. Never mind. Literally not scared of anything. He's literally attacking Humble. The menace. I respect it.
Wait, look at his rushing yards here. Already with 61. Primarily hitting Humble's side.
I will say that is only counting with 1 sack so far, though.
That's true.
Coming in from Dingo, and I think that was pretty close to the line of scrimmage. I was looking for a dot back at the end zone, gonna be overthrown on the post for Bloopy.
Very nearly a dime. Maybe toe tappable. Not sure. But had that been like a yard or a half a yard shorter, then he's a highlight play from Itachi.
Yep, as Itachi in the red there, trying to break the contain. Valhalla just can't get his shield on Spork. A little bit of confusion there, as it looked like there was an inside stunt coming up from blind. But Spork can make the play now, a 4th and 24. You know what's one of the goofiest thing too is seeing Spork attack Itachi.
I was
actually
about to say something about that. His own wife. As he goes Bloopy cross body. Bloopy gonna bring that down over Vasquez and the late insanity.
Oh man, gonna get the first with it too. All that work the line just put in there on those past few plays. Getting pressure quickly here as Itachi just runs it in, takes the lead back. Turn off those wings as well.
And he just keeps going right up Anki's gap. I wonder if part of that is due to the fact that Anki is the one who bet the meat mountain and the Shubi on this game with Vasquez.
Yeah, and so far it's looking like Vasquez is going to have to do that Shui. Especially with the coverage he's sort of had so far on Bloopy. Bloopy getting these huge chunk plays in clutch situations. 3 catches, 134. Like, yikes. You know, a tale as old as time. You see the lineman get the pressure, you see him get the sacks on the first 3 plays, and then 4th down, just a receiver goes up and makes a play. See how the grit adjust here. 2:05 left, still could take the lead back.
Dingo's gonna have to run a bit of clock off with this drive, I think. Especially with Itachi starting with the ball next half. Anki gonna look to put the ball back in Itachi's hands immediately with that sack.
Yeah, you saw Anki. He was originally kind of pushed out of the play by Humble, but Dingo unable to step up fast enough, get to that sideline. As Anki just chases him back down, Valhalla splits him perfectly again. Gonna find his 2nd sack of the game. Right between Yuli and Spork as nobody picks up that inside cell. It's getting a little rough now for the grit.
Dingo pushed really far back after those 2 sacks. he's probably going to have to look to get half back here and make this 4th and manageable. Has some time, looks for the insanity comeback and misses. So 4th and 29. And
Yeah,
he's probably going to have to back up into his own end zone here.
Question is, do you keep Vasquez in the chip here?
He has
trust record and insanity. Oh no, as is open. He misses the throw and it's going to be out of bounds. Nobody's going to be able to even catch that at all in a record. Was kind of open there, but pressure coming in makes Dingo throw that horribly.
That is worst case scenario. Oh no. Yeah. And Vasquez gonna make the stop. I'd give his D-line a chance to keep Itachi from running this up the middle. I think he's just gonna go for it anyway though. And there it is.
Oh man. 2 possession lead. Vasquez, I'm sweating a little bit right now. Might have to be eating a meat mountain with a shoey sometime soon.
And I will be there watching Vasquez eat the meat mountain. I don't know who I want to eat it more. Either one would be pretty funny, but
right now. So 2 possession lead now here for the Samurai. There's still plenty of time though for the Grit to go down and score, you know, make it a 1 possession game going into half. I believe the Grit started with a ball.
Yes. Yeah. So
yeah,
they desperately need a score here to stop this game from getting out of hand early.
Yeah, so you want to score here, make it 1 possession, and hope for, you know, some magic to happen there on their first drive. In the second half, as Dingo, so much time, tries to step up in the pocket, though, as Valhalla will meet him there. You know, Valhalla looked like he was initially kind of out of the play, but playing that spiral. Finds it.
And he hasn't been looking for as much runs, you know, later into this game. Find Vasquez over the middle, but I think with a minute left on the clock here, you can still afford to take a couple runs and use your 1 timeout when you need to.
Yeah, so 3rd and 9 now here. Dingo has the right sideline, throws it to Insanity, but will catch it, get the first down. Why is he using his timeout so early?
I mean, that one did get brought down inbounds, so at the end of the day, you need to stop a play. And
I mean, I guess there, but I feel like, especially, did he use a timeout on the 1 minute warning as well?
I don't
think about it,
think
because
so.
he's out of timeouts now.
Yeah, so he's gonna have to call these plays quick, and that sack will keep the clock running too. I mean, Dingo is definitely capable of making, you know, big plays happen at a moment's notice, but I mean, he's been looking kinda, you know, just not capable of doing it this game as the pressure is just too much.
Yep, you saw it. It looked like he did initially have the step up on the left sideline there, but as making a nice move between Yuli and Spork again. And I mean, 3rd and 24, you need to get something here. Throwing it down the field, record trying to split 2 people, but it's going to be brought down by Bloopy. As it's a little bit overthrown, 26 seconds, 3 timeouts. San Diego looking to put the nail in the coffin here before the end of the half, it seems.
Yeah, desperation throw there by Dingo. I mean, I think Record played that as well as he could have. Bloopy just going to come down with that as he's open again. Die catch, and Itachi's in scoring range again.
Not only that, but he's at bare minimum in field goal range right now. And, you know, if it comes down to it, he's got the timeouts. You could take the field goal and feel happy about it, too. Itachi rolling back here. Yeah, let's just be a Vasquez spot, so save him himself there. Finally going to get picked off and get a touchback. 12 seconds left. You maybe can go for a touchdown here, but if I'm them, I just wind down the clock and take it to half.
Yeah. Says Record late. What? A little bit of pubs. Are we casting pubs?
You're in 50 range.
What
I
was
thought that was going to be
that?
picked off underneath by Itachi for a second there, and then lo and behold, it's actually picked up over the top by Big Pepsi.
I don't.
That's
Dingo.
in, but
He looks flustered. I mean, that's gonna take us into the half, but 9 for 21. This is not what we are used to seeing from him. And he's already thrown 3 picks. So perhaps CAD, I mean, 176 on 4 catches and a pick. He is already outplaying his 5th round pick. I think that's probably the most value for a single pick in the draft that late. I mean, there's just nobody in the lobby who even has 3 digits of offense other than the quarterbacks yet, other than him. So already looking like the standout player so far. And also,
yep.
this Samurai line has already gotten 7 sacks.
Yeah, you know me. I'm not a huge advocator for sacks mattering all the time, but the way the pressure, not even on the sack plays, but the way the pressure coming up from the line has been all game, Dingo is definitely rattled a little bit here.
Oh yeah, and you can see it in how he's playing. I think a lot of that does come from this early D-line diff.
Yeah, we'll see how they potentially adjust here in the second half, as it will be Samurai on offense, so a chance to add on to their lead, but could be a chance for the defense of the Grit to finally make a stand. Time will tell indeed, still a whole half to go.
And Humble, I think that was his 2nd sack of the game. On that run stop, Itachi gonna throw that one away. Maybe meant to hit Pepsi on it and just flicked a little too far. On that corner route. It was pretty open. You had about like 2 or 3 yards of separation. Itachi immediately under pressure from the 4-man.
There it is, and you saw they had every gap covered. Itachi cannot step up, and he's only going to get slower and slower as instantly in the way the slowdown is now, you're instantly in the red after 13 yards. So Humble eventually is the one that catches up to him. Now a 4th and 31, just needs to get the ball out. He throws it up. Vasquez and have leverage there, just body block him out, and he does find spot there.
That's an impressive defensive stand there. After seemingly just being at the will of Itachi's offense for most of that first half.
All right, so Dingo gonna have a chance on offense. Finally finds a good comeback there to record. Yakking it up a little bit. Leaving it out between some defenders, picks about 13 yards, keeps it going.
That might have been the momentum shifter that the Grit needed to start a turnaround.
Yeah, we've seen this happen before. You know, teams sometimes don't always play the full game and start to slow down at the half, and some teams just get better as the game goes on. As Humble making some great blocks for the rollback there. Yuli just locking up Valhalla as well on that play. Going to be a 13-yarder run. That way, gets them all the way inside the red zone already. So Dingo looking to strike here, make it a 1 possession perhaps.
And I think Dingo just took Valhalla's ankles there at the line of scrimmage. He sprinted left for a half second and made him dive.
Oh, man.
Nearly does it again to the entirety of the D-line.
Yeah, entire line on the floor there, but it will be Az hitting his dive as Dingo stepped up into that gap. Trying to take the run again. This time, it's actually Az that once again gets the run stuff. It's now a 3rd and 6 from the 15. A little bit deceptive here. Maybe going to see some more fake runs. Maybe find a lineman comeback. As, yeah, Yuli there.
Just overthrew him.
Yeah.
Quite a bit, actually, I think.
Tries to fit it in. Now a 4th down. Going to be maybe a little bit rough here. Pressure could come in on Dingo again. We've seen him struggle. Sends Yuli on the leak. Finds Vasquez over the middle, though. Finally, once again, using these line leaks to his advantage. Going to get the 1st down and a 1st and goal from the 7.
Yeah. Really just used Yuli to put the defense in disarray there. Smart play called by Dingo. After seeing how they reacted to those leaks, as going to wrap up for the sack. Nearly looked like Dingo was going to break free to the right side, though.
Yeah, loses 10 there now for second and goal from the 17. Got some work to go. As all the linemen are blocking, looking for pylon. It's going to be dragged in by Vasquez.
Absolute
17-yard
dime.
touchdown. Cannot write it up better than that. One possession game. Let's see if they go for the 2-point. They will.
And I'm
really starting to
here,
warm up now.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta start just going for accuracy checks. I don't think you need to split the zones like that. If you're like starting to heat up, if you're Dingo right now, I think you gotta just ride it out and try to build up as much momentum as possible.
All right, so went for the 2-point there, missed, so they're still down by 8 now. So we'll need to go for a 2-point next time. They're gonna lead by Itachi. Breaking one, a big return there, gets him out to around the 50-yard line, 37 yards, as he just had the right sideline free.
And he's going for return man of the year. I think he just gets better and better at it every season.
Definitely good at picking those lanes, picking those angles, setting up the blocks ahead of him, too. Looking good, gonna go for a 3-yard run there. Crosses them over the 50. Now in grit territory. Need to start seeing some more pressure come in. Humble getting blocked that play. As Valhalla was sent on a league record, though, playing it pretty well. Stayed on his man, trusted the safety to be there.
Yeah. Itachi's plays that involve leaks, I think, are a bit less, you know, out of the box as Dingo's.
Oh no. 2 dives misses. It's up to Vasquez maybe to save the day. He does get back around, but enough for its 28-yard run.
Yeah.
Gets him to the 15, but red zone been a little tricky. Tachi's been doing a good job to fit him in, but he has thrown some picks here as well.
And the D-line just stepping up in the red zone as usual. Sport gonna stop that run. Maybe look for something outside to either Bloopy or Chief here.
Yeah, trust your hands. Both them playing really well this game. As Yuli getting blocked out. Pressure in the middle. It's going to be comeback over the middle, though. To Chief. So it's now 3rd and 4. Inside the 10. As the, area he has to throw to only gets smaller and smaller. Got to make these tight window throws, and he does a good job there. He tries to run it. Yuli meets him. 1-yard gain. Now a 4th down. Do you kick the field goal here?
I don't.
Question.
He's not centered. He's thinking about it though, with how long this play is. He's gonna go. He's gonna
take it. All right. So I've seen some issues come in when the ball is in center, but he does a good job
just
there.
Barely.
Kicks it right through the upright.
I'm not gonna lie.
Take the 2-position lead.
That one had me a little bit worried.
Yeah, but he did a nice job curving his slide a little bit outside there and then hitting the ball.
Oh.
As Fork just gonna miss that one. It's okay. Starting from the 20s, not bad, But yeah, now back to it being a 2-possession game for Dingo and the Grit. But I've looked a lot better on offense so far to start this half. Record, double covered downfield, gonna have nothing open, so he just takes a run, picks up 3.
For a play that long, that is good on the defense to hold it to 3 yards. I mean, they just gave Dingo edge there and just fought and got it back just at the last second.
Yeah, does a good job. Finds another lane there for a 9-yard gain. Finally starting to find his own in this run. With his run offense. Picking up some chunk plays here. Alright, this time Itachi coming in like a bullet finds him.
Yeah. I mean, if you notice, Dingo isn't really like breaking free on as many runs as Itachi. I think that's been the big difference in the offense, other than just, accuracy on some of the throws.
Oh, Yuli Going for the leak there. Valhalla doing a good job covering it up, though, and it's going to be a sack by Az as he tries to roll back
That
to
is
the leaking
Az's
side.
5th of the game.
He's having quite a day. And not only it's just like stopping passes, but okay, well that's
Excuse me?
that's rough. That's rough. That's rough. Back to my original train of thought. As not only just having a good day of like stopping, the passes with these sacks, but also like getting these tackles at like 2 yards in front of the line of scrimmage, or even like right at the line of scrimmage. He's been stopping everything right now for Dingo as
Bloopy's over top.
Bloopy.
And
Yep.
just over Vasquez. I couldn't even tell who the intended receiver, though, was on that pick to Chief.
I want to say it was Vasquez, but he underthrew it super poorly, and Insanity was trying to adjust. That's why you saw him dive, like so sporadically. But nonetheless, gonna be Itachi taking this down to the final quarter.
And maybe look for him to start running clock here. He needs a touchdown here to make this an extra possession lead. But won't need a 2-point or extra point to make it a 3 possession. Just the touchdown will do it.
Oh boy, I can feel the intensity starting to really probably buckle down on Vasquez here. As Itachi might have an open lane just to run it. Yeah, he does. As nobody can quite get that contained. Great blocking by the O-line and RB and wide receiver there. And that's going to be another score. Make it 17 on the board. Yeah. Above the other team and 3 possessions.
And actually, with that catch, Bloopy has 211 receiving yards on 5 catches.
Whoa. Seeing some backfield action here from the running back as well. If he goes through the handoff, fakes the handoff.
Is he just
really
gonna run
trying to get there. And yeah, okay. Trying to run it. Insanity, luckily, is a madman. He's going to come down and bite that, take the tackle. They'll keep it at a 17-point game. Not too much of a difference. Yeah. Whether he converted that or not.
So with 1 quarter to go, Dingo and the Grit gonna have to fight back from a 3 possession lead. They definitely have the roster to do it, but
yeah, with 3:51, you're gonna need to be tossing this up now. You need to get some chunk plays here. You can't be doing the dink and dunk stuff as Anki just beats Humble on the inside there. Dingo gonna get sacked for 16 yards.
That is Anki's second. So Humble and Anki, having a pretty good battle so far this game. As Valhalla gonna get in there, and Dingo rolling into the pressure there. I don't think he saw there was a small window to roll back there, but definitely not something you could expect to see while you're looking at the right side just collapsing right in front of you.
Yeah, good job. He rolls this time all the way to the left, has room. Throwing for Vasquez is wide open. He's so wide. Getting chased down, though. He's looking for some blockers. Doesn't quite have enough people around him, but still a 61-yard gain. Gonna put him in prime scoring position. The big play they were looking for as the safety got lost there.
And they need to score quick here and follow up on that play.
Yeah, toss it up again for Vasquez. It is a touchdown. 27 yards. Right back on the board, making this a closer game.
On Itachi's dome piece. And they go for 2. I'm not sure if the 2-point matter. Well, it'll matter with like field goals and stuff later. But I mean, that is the Vasquez showcase, and throwing it to nobody there.
I don't know what the route was called or what anything was that play. 11 points separating this team though. But now comes the maybe trickier part, is stopping this Samurai offense. As Itachi getting another huge return. Please.
Was Vasquez AFK at the start of the kick return?
Yes.
Oh, and Vasquez definitely wishing he could get that one back because Itachi went up his sideline. That is not what you want to do after, you know, immediately turning the tides a little bit with that showcase drive.
Yeah, but maybe. Oh no, Bloopy just burned
And Bloopy is
Vasquez.
just burning.
Vasquez kind of playing sideline there. No safety help over the middle, and that's just gonna get beat on the post. Simple as that. That might be all they wrote. Is now again. It's 3 possessions separating these teams, looking for the trust, and nobody's gonna be able to catch that one.
Yeah. Okay. 17. Right. Yeah. 17-point lead. So now with just under 3 minutes left, back to where we were at the start of this quarter.
Fork jump, please.
I mean, Itachi knows what he's doing by targeting Spork on the kickoff.
That's kind of mean, targeting your wife like that. Nonetheless, still, there's with how fast they scored last try, there's still plenty of time. Vasquez can get open again. He literally led Chief all the way to that right, like close to that right sideline, and then made a great cut inside. I think that's how he's getting open, like most of the time here, is Dingo just finding him perfectly again.
It feels like Vasquez is in on about half of these highlight plays on the receiving.
Again?
And losing
between 2 defenders, though.
Wow.
And he makes the... Vasquez says, put some respect on my name. Showing up on offense right now.
And he's
trying to win
quickly
this...
gotten 200 yards in this game now.
Yeah, I think he started the first half. He only had like 16 yards. Now he's like exploding. Where are you throwing? Stop that,
I think he saw
please.
Itachi run an in route in the middle of the end zone there, and it just looked too good not to throw.
Yeah. Oh my god. Dingo, please.
And there it is, the in route on the front to record. Had Vasquez in the back of the end zone to draw the safety away.
Please? Like, I get you want to be aggressive, but you can kick the ball too.
Nope.
Imagine how close this game would be if he just kicked the ball.
Nope.
The Badger, dude.
Okay,
well, he finds a 2-point conversion this too.
To who other than Vasquez, might I add?
Yeah, this is surprisingly, yes, winnable, I'd say.
Oh, wait, I haven't updated San Diego score. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Well, you might want to update that. That's a big difference. 9 points separating this team, so 2 possessions right now. Gonna need to find some, Oh, man, no. Okay.
That is some Quan movement.
Yeah, this time kind of bites him a little. Gonna get to the 21. But yeah, it would be an insane comeback with 2 minutes left, 3 minutes left, down by 3 possessions to make a comeback like that. But still plenty of game left ahead of us. Itachi could play keep away here if he wants, as this is going to be overthrown.
I think he tried to flick that to Chief.
Yeah, and you know, every incomplete pass, gonna stop the clock.
Yeah, maybe just want to trust the line. I mean, even though they are in 4 down, I think the run has been there most of the game. You gotta just trust that your line is gonna keep giving it to you.
He saw the pressure initially from Yule. He forces the rollback, and Humble nearly meets him there. Gonna be thrown out of bounds as Itachi evades the pressure barely, but now 3rd and 10, and the clock stopping once again.
There was a little bit of a stare down there between Itachi and the D-line.
Chief misses! Insanity!
I don't think Chief expected that the slide jump was going to cancel his momentum, and he jumped backwards. And suddenly Dingo with a chance for a comeback here.
Listen, I bite the bullet here, Dingo. If you get the opportunity, you kick for the 3 points. But right now he's running it. Great run. They're going to get 14 yards.
He's already using his
3 points, make it a 6-point game. Because you know what? No matter what happens, if they score another touchdown, the game's probably just out of reach.
That's true. As Humble. Oh my goodness, that just barely missed him.
Yeah,
a score that quick would have made it very doable.
They've been mindful of the clock as well. They have 2 timeouts. Used one earlier.
I mean, you gotta look to Vasquez, right?
Okay, yeah, he found Vasquez there for
Right.
sure. Jesus Christ. Rockets that one in a nice in routes. Maybe tries to just punch it in on the ground.
Takes the run.
No.
Screens him.
Green.
Oh no! I think
you saw
Vasquez thought
Bloopy
Bloopy could get off the shield and pick that.
Yeah, you saw Bloopy though, all kinds of locked up by record there. But 4th and 1. You know what? I know why Dingo isn't kicking the ball though.
Oh,
That
no.
wasn't a first. The fact that wasn't a first, so it's a little bit scary. Oh
They
no!
need a safety here.
Oh no! Oh no! 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 Wait.
And they're just gonna moonball that one. Vasquez is there, and he picks it off.
Bro, what is this game? What the hell?
That is
What is
Vasquez's
going on right
third
now?
pick of the game. And 212 for 9 on the receiving end. What the heck?
I'm going to have a heart attack. Don't run it. What are you doing?
He
Unless he's
needs
just
to
trying-
just put
okay.
up a trust throw to either
I
record
think-
or insanity.
I think
probably.
he's just trying. I think the call here is to center it, kick it, and then kick to them, and waste as little time as possible. Honestly, I think that's what he's doing if he's running here. Yeah. Yeah, he's trying to center. He's going to center it. He's inside field goal range now. Direct kick.
I think
Don't
he
waste any more
should-
clock,
Oh
yep.
wow, he on 3rd down.
Yep. It doesn't matter. You want to waste as little time as possible. Pinch in. Get your blocks here. Dingo, just dive into the ball. Kick is up, kick is
It is
good. So
good.
now only 6 points separating these teams. 1:13 left. That is how you manage the clock right there.
And you know, by contrast, Itachi now only needs a field goal himself to put this game out of reach.
Yeah.
With a little bit of clock.
Any points. Any points here. Oh no, he's finding another great return though. The special teams killing the grit.
And they are already almost in field goal range. What a
Yep.
return.
10 yards, pretty much going to separate it from being able to put up points and closing out this game. Oh man.
And with 1 second left with this, clock will get stopped immediately just because of how the 1 minute warning works in Gridiron. And Bloopy is just
Yeah.
wide open again.
Ah.
And he missed!
Bro. Okay, so get the first 1 minute warning
why,
time out there.
Why is that just getting open no matter who's on him?
I don't. He's just when he's going on the post cross field, nobody's picking it up.
Record
Dingo
gonna
starting the line
wisely
of
play the
scrimmage
post this
there.
time.
Yeah, and
Dingo
it's
gonna
be
bring
sack.
down Itachi. 3rd and 25.
Oh,
They
oh
need
my
the
God.
turnover on this set of downs.
Oh my God.
Insanity showing blitz from the outside.
Yeah.
Dingo
he
backing up.
goes back. McPepsi still covered though. He was going for the comeback over the middle. Not going to find it though. 4th and 32. He's going to just probably chuck it up here. Line needs to get some pressure.
This is going to
Itachi.
Bloopy, right?
Yeah, he has.
You gotta
a lot
go
of,
to the hot hand.
You don't need the first, or you just need the first here essentially. So you can S-key a ton. Throws it. That's gonna be pop on it. A battle for position. Vasquez is gonna catch it. Vasquez has got to be the MVP for the game right now with how he's playing. If they win this, it is on that man's back right now.
Wow. 42 seconds, no timeouts. Can Dingo put the ball in the end zone? Anki,
Oh.
9-yard sack. The clock is running.
Yeah, so it needs to be quick with these play calls here. Cannot let up a moment. Twins right, twins left, doesn't matter. Just get the play call down. Line needs to hold up here too. Zahala playing very passive, looking for his lane inside. Vasquez
time.
down the field line.
That's
McPepsi,
covered.
and it's picked off. That could be a GG. If Itachi doesn't throw it, just take the sacks.
What a play. I mean, Dingo, props to him. You gotta go to your hot hand, but Polo, I think, read that was going to be the play.
Yeah, and if you're Vasquez, gotta be devastated right now, as the last few seconds gonna be drained off the clock. And you know what that means? Samurai win means Vasquez gonna have to do Shui and the Meat Mountain. as man played his heart out at
Humble
the in the second half.
He's
And it's
immediately
just not
calling
worth.
plays.
Okay, I don't know what he's doing. He's trolling. Please stop. Please stop.
Okay. Yeah, he should
Please
just
stop.
let the clock
Okay.
run here. Yeah,
There you go.
and that's the game.
Devastation right now for Vasquez, as the Grit will go 0-3 on the week, I believe. Looking to
That
maybe bounce
was
back.
no. They did beat.
Are they 1-2?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, and then the Samurai are.
I'm not sure about the Samurai.
They
But
are 1-2 also
1
right
and
now
2. Okay.
after that win.
So neither of these QBs terribly accurate on this game, but I mean, if you just look at the stat line, Vasquez 212 on 9 receptions, 11 tackles, and 4 picks.
Yeah, it was mainly those 4 picks that like came in clutch. You see, it feels like he just really started to ramp up in that second half, and takeaway after takeaway, trying to get his team in position to win. But at the end of the day, I mean, it comes down to Dingo maybe forcing a few passes, not feeling comfortable in the pockets, getting sacked like quite a few times. And one of the few games where I feel like the pressure, you really felt the effects on the QB. 6 sacks coming out from Az, 3 from Anki, 3 from Valhalla, 12 in total. I mean, it's never a good day when that happens. Although it's still 12, or no, still 11 sacks on the other side of the field though. But I guess Tachi's just managing it a bit better.
Yeah.
But what a game! GG's to both sides.
And that was Polo that called game at the very end. Great play by both of them, especially going into that second half. You know, the Grit really, I think, showed a different side of themselves in the first and second half. But the Samurai just put up a lead that could not be broken by that turnaround. So great game from both of these teams. Vasquez, I will be looking forward to watching your Meat Mountain and Shui combo. I hope KG picks his stinkiest, most disgusting shoe.
Actually, I think Anki's planning on bringing his work boots.
Oh, that might be even worse.
Oh man, what a tragedy for Vasquez.
And I think that is all we have for you tonight. That is the last game of week 1. And we hope to see you in week 2. Thank you for being here, Soup. Is there anything else you want to add, or?
No. Thank y'all for stopping by and have a good one.
Good night, everybody.